Hi Virgo, welcome back. This is Jay from High Fives Tarot. That we will draw your first card, your Amoret Psyche Oracle card immediately for your reading for Feb 2023. Apologies for the text there if it is not English, if it's not something you could understand, but this means ideal romance. For some of you, you could be dealing with an unhappy situation in your romance, but for some of you also, you are manifesting the love of your life, talking to Cupid and envisioning the kind of love or the kind of relationship you wish to have in your life right now. So let us draw one more card from the tarot deck here. The decks used in this reading will be in the link in the description box below. And please just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Let's get core energy of your love reading. Ooh, not in a good mood to talk right now, perhaps, or perhaps for some of you may not be in a good mood to talk about your issues with your partner right now, simply because one, you could have no energy for it, or perhaps you are not in the right disposition to deal with it maturely, or this is the energy of the queen who just doesn't feel so empathetic. I mean, your partner may have been raising concern or issues against you, but you just don't, it's either you don't believe it, you think it's not true, or it's something that you don't empathize with. The queen in upright position, this queen is very receptive, empathetic, and nurturing, but you are not in that space right now. And perhaps this could align with what I have mentioned a while ago, that you could be in an unhappy relationship right now, and perhaps you are trying to envision that the kind of romance that you want in your life. Let us get more clarity about that situation as we draw your 3-card spread from another deck here. And then we will do it differently this time. Now we will get 3 cards for you and your person. Decks used is in the link in the description box below, and also the continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. You could do your own 3-card spread there for free, but I recommend that you set an intention or ask a specific question before you shuffle the deck, so that you wouldn't find yourself reshuffling it, so that you could get the answers that you want to hear. There seems to be a fear around a situation, a vast land. Imagine you're about to inherit a vast land, and perhaps you're reassessing the situation. For some of you, you may have had a new baby, you're in a new you are newly married, and something that is presented upon you or in front of you as you traverse this newness of path, it just makes you, it somehow makes you feel that fear. How do I go about this? This is too big for me. I'm not familiar with this. I said maybe you have a new baby on the way, or perhaps on the way, or a newborn, and perhaps you have those fears of how do you take care of this, how do you provide a good future for this baby. But for some of you, you are now presented with, if you don't have a baby coming, by the way, I apologize for the background noise. If you hear someone snoring, that's my dog. He's sleeping right now. Very much of a Virgo right here, willing to do the work. I mean, there is something that there is an opportunity, or an issue, or a trouble, or an issue that is presented before you. And while you know how to do the work, and you know how to buckle down and to persevere so that you can get things done, there are fears surrounding that. For single-born Virgos, perhaps your friends are telling you to attend this, attend that, go here, go that, explore, put yourself out there. But it's not something that makes you feel excited. For some of you also, this is the nice card to see, wedding jitters. For some of you, maybe has finally decided to be married, finally decided to propose, but and you are, you know, you have what it takes to make it happen. You have been doing your homework, and perhaps you have been researching how to go about it. But right now, at this current moment, perhaps you're not in the right frame of mind or right emotions. You just feel like lazy. You feel like you're not too good enough to, am I really in the right path? Perhaps you're asking yourself that. What is that? I want to get more about the Queen of Cups right there. Oops. Over planning or overthinking about the situation. But for some of you, you could be dealing with a Libra. That is essentially your energy. Very much your emotions are out of whack, or perhaps you run the risk of lashing out on your person. You are easily, you feel you're annoyed by your person. Anything that they do irks you. And it has something to do perhaps with the person that you're dealing with, Virgo. I always get the Libra energies from a Virgo spread, so you could be dealing with a Libra. But this could also be, there's so much stress about this planning. Perhaps you're on top of everything. If you resonate with that, marriage or wedding plans, wedding bells, planning for your wedding. It's either you're dealing with a Libra, or both, dealing with a Libra, and you are overthinking about the situation, or perhaps you are over planning. Perhaps your plan has never been good enough. You're being a Virgo. I mean, you sit on a problem, find a solution, and then the next day you will sit again and overthink about it. It has something to do, I feel that, I said wedding. I strongly feel that it has something to do with weddings, because you have here the Two of Cups, that union of two souls, that union of two differences, or finding the middle ground within those differences, within those opposing forces. And you being a Virgo, a hardworking, persevering, and very down-to-earth kind of individual, you are willing to do the work so that everything could happen. I mean, there is a we start your reading with a vision, an ideal, wanting to manifest, or you are in a manifesting space. And right now, perhaps there are some jitters, there's some anxiety, there's some worry surrounding those plans, to a point that it's going against you because there's nothing, you can finish anything because of that planning. However, it seems like you are very much in the right place and right mindset, if I may say. Your emotions are getting the best of you, but you really know what to do. But this is Temperance here. Finding the right balance, finding the right mix, knowing what you want, or resting. That could be a message for you to take a break, to regenerate, so that, yeah, take that break. Take that break, dear Virgo. This is you, the Hermit. Perhaps you're doubting yourself, lack of trust with yourself, perhaps perhaps lacking the time for you to introspect and to contemplate about what your next move would be. And stop obsessing about this planning. What is this Eight of Pentacles right here? Eight of Pentacles, please. What is it? The cards are flying somewhere. Oh, the universe might be telling you to if there's an elephant in the room, you must address it right now. If there's a long-standing issue between you and your partner, it's time to face that before your wedding, or whether or not you are not having that wedding. You have to face it right now. Now is the right time to do the work, to build that castle. If you don't do it right now, if you become enslaved by whatever vision you have, or you become enslaved by those issues that you sweep under the rug. Eventually, somewhere down the road, the universe will throw it back to you at a moment that you never wanted to face it, at a moment that will surprise you. And it will surprise you so much so that it may rattle your core or shake your core, shock you. But I guess it will not shock you at all, because you know it's something that you have tried to forget some time ago. So you might want to, you could have another kid from a previous relationship, and you haven't dealt with that. You haven't come into an agreement with your baby mama or baby daddy about the custody or whatever. So face it now. What is this Two of Wands here? Do you fear fear of building a new home, fear of starting a family life, fear of... This is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is your refuge, home, abundance, building a home. And those insecurities and fears may be coming from that. You feel that you are not yet ready. So perhaps let us go back to what your core energy right there means. What is your ideal scenario of romance? What's your ideal romance like? What are your goals and wishes as far as your relationship is concerned? And how do you manifest that harmony in your life? So perhaps this is something, this fear of building a home, this fear of getting out of your comfort zone is something that you might want to deal with right now. Stop obsessing about take a break, because your emotions seem to be not in you're not in a good mood right now, and your tendency seems to be over planning and overthinking about that. But everybody knows you're willing to do the work, and you are very persevering in doing so. This calls for your introspection, as well as trusting yourself, trusting the process, trusting your skills and capabilities to do so. You might want to achieve balance, and face this elephant in the room. It's time to face this elephant in the room once and for all. Okay, so I guess I would have to leave it at that. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and I hope to see you next time. My name is A, and see you soon, Virgo. Bye.